Hey everybody, Ryan Hall here. Just got back from the Bass Angler Magazine Tournament Trail Pro Am up on Lake Oroville. I had a great week up there. The event was fun. It was well run. I enjoyed every moment of it. And also I was lucky enough to sneak into a little top 10 action there. Fished on Championship Sunday. So I was super stoked about that because most guys see me and they think that guy's a flipper. That guy's a puncher, which I am. But I'm also a sneaky spotted bass guy apparently, and I didn't know it. So, but hey, I wanted to give you guys a rundown of how the lake's fishing, baits I used, kind of the rundown of the tournament. And also, if you guys are interested in this stuff, I'll tell you how to find it, where to find it, good places to purchase it in store, or if you're an online shopper, where you can find it online too. So first things first, my big player for the week, low light conditions, windy conditions, the Picasso Lures bait ball pulse umbrella rig. Okay, super important part because I got most of my big bites on this in the morning and then as the wind came up in the afternoon. Okay, what makes this rig so important is it comes with thin wire and vis wire. And thin wire makes sense, but what is invis wire? Invis wire is something that Picasso Lures does. It's a different material and coating that goes on the top of these wires to where it makes it less visible in the water, harder for the fish to see. So not only is the wire thinner, it's harder to see because of the coating that's on these wires. So if you like that, they also have these in spinner baits, and let me tell you, it's the real deal. So the A-rig, soft, it's light wire, it's hard to see in the water, but also it's super soft. Like, I'm barely squeezing my hand and this thing's folding. So what that allows you to do is if you mix in a reel pop or a couple of reel pops on your retrieve, what it does is this bait's going to be swimming normal, and when you pop it, it's going to collapse, change speeds, fly back open, and then back to normal. So all in one motion, it's going to and keep going. Basically what it does is it triggers an instinct within this bass that, oh my god, these swim baits, this school of fish that I'm swimming behind is getting away. I need to go get it before I miss out. And that's what it does. It triggers that instinctual reaction, and no bait, no A-rig on the market does that better than this bait ball pulse. So if you're looking for an A-rig, if you've never fished one, or if you're looking for a new one, this right here, in my opinion, is the deal. It's the only A-rig I throw. I order about 30 of them every year, just so I can have them for the year. So Picasso Lures bait ball pulse, and then always get a good swim bait jig head on the back. These right here, my swim bait head of choice is a Picasso Lures. This is the Smartmouth Plus swim bait head. Okay, beefed up hook a little bit, still thin enough for the spotted bass, but also plenty strong for those big Clear Lake largemouth that we have. So, I throw this exact rig no matter where I go. Same head, same rig. All I do is change the weights to for Clear Lake, for Berryessa, Folsom, Oroville, Shasta, whatever. I throw the exact same rig with just slightly different weights. So that's the real deal. So low light and wind, bait ball pulse. When it got slick, calm, high skies, and it got tough, I switched it up. I just got a little finessey with them. I knew my fish were there. I could see them there. So all I did was I just switched up to a Nico rig. And what a Nico rig is it could be a straight tail worm, it could be a stick bait like this one. And all you do is you wacky rig it, put a nail weight or a Dobbins D nail in the head, and it basically does that, and it hops along the bottom, kind of flutters on the bottom, I guess, kind of folds and jiggles. For me, this one right here is a Cinco. It was just because there's a color deal that they were on. You could catch them on whatever other baits, Exxon Lures True Center Stick, a Robo Worm, whatever your favorite finesse style worm is, works just great. But you got to have a good hook in it. If you don't have a good hook, you're not going to land all your fish. And that's where this hook came in huge. This is a Gamakatsu G Finesse weedless stinger. I like the weedless because I was throwing it around some timber. There were some sticks in the bottom because of the rising water level. So that little titanium weed guard there kept me fishing my cast longer. It gave me the confidence that I wasn't going to get hung up, and when I did get, I could feel the tension of that bait coming up to a stick. It would come right past it because it had those titanium weed guards. So definitely check that hook out. Again, that's the Gamakatsu G Finesse weedless stinger, designed by Brent Ayler, and it's a good one. Let me tell you, I was a little skeptical because I was unfamiliar with the longer shank hooks like that. But after fishing it for a while and helping them prototype that hook, I became a firm believer. It is the only hook I throw when wacky rigging any soft plastic now. So the weedless stinger is a good one. As far as the rods go, any you need a larger rod. My main rod for the week was this Dobyns Champion 794.5 swim bait rod. It's one of their new models. I threw this one primarily because I had slightly larger Kitex on the rig, so this 794.5 had a little more beef to it, so I could really launch that thing out there. I also had a secondary A-rig rod because that's the bite I was living and dying by, and the secondary one is a Dobyns Champion 794 swim bait rod. Softer, a little more parabolic. I really like the parabolic action of it. However, because I needed two A-rig rods, I used the 794.5, the bigger one, for my larger swim baits. And then when I needed it, when it got a little more finicky, when the bite got finicky, I went down to the 794 swim bait rod. And what I did was I had really small Kitex on there, like 2.8s, things like that. So I really sized down and to get a few extra bites on the rig. So both of those A-rig rods, I don't know if you saw that reel, it's big old handles. It's actually not that big. They're super comfortable, but this is a Daiwa Coastal 200. You know, I'm not sponsored by Daiwa, but let me tell you, this is a amazing reel for throwing, like whether it be swim baits, A-rigs, whatever. It's a great size, fits in the hand well. Big power handles, so you know, if you need to get to winching on one, so that one does the trick. All this stuff available at Fisherman's Warehouse. That's actually where I bought most of it, to be honest. So if you guys are seeing this on YouTube or wherever, check it out, fishermanswarehouse.com, or they have 4 locations throughout Northern California: Fairfield, Manteca, Sacramento, and Rockland. All of them have these products in stock. So whether it's a Picasso Lures A-rig, the G-Finesse hook, or these rods and these Dobyns rods and Daiwa reels, they all have them there. So stop by there. If you're seeing this on RB Bass's webpage, or you clicked the link that was on Facebook and it took you to our webpage, guess what? Just scroll down. All these products and baits and all the stuff I used are going to be linked there. So if you guys want to know everything there is to know about what I was throwing, and then find info about these specific products, click on the links. It'll take you right to it. That way you can read up on it and make a good decision. So other than that, thank you for watching. If you guys have questions, find me on social media. You can send me a message. All my social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter /X, you name it, at Ryan Hall Fishing. So just let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you guys on the water.